Power target trades, power trigger trade. All right, people, I got a special spy video, going to explain in a detailed manner. In this video, I will explain why the SPY is going to 300 and higher with deep reasons. I wanted to expand from my April 11th live stream. That's why I want to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to get to that. But this is easy to understand yet powerful as well, coming from the big picture experts, yours truly, Power Trigger Trade Sandro here. I will explain the facts inside this detailed video. Okay, people, so let's get to it, okay? Give me 1 second now. I'm going to go to the regular charts here. All right, people, so what you're seeing here, I'm going to be explaining using these monthly charts. And I want to show you something beyond reason here, okay? So one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people are out to lunch or small mind, I call them stock clowns. And there's a stock clown out there, and you know, he's a good example, and I want to explain you why. Because when I did this live stream, I have to explain you why you want to listen to me. But let's talk about the big picture here. So listen, this is a monthly chart, okay? Now, what I believe has happened, and we are in a new era. In other words, the SPY is going to be going higher, but we're going to have mini cycles of corrections and then rising higher, okay? Kind of we had a bit of a mini correction here these past these are monthly charts, okay? These past few months here, these 2 months being February and March. Now, let's take a look at the big picture here, people. So let me get to the let me break this down, okay? I want to explain this fact by fact. So look at it this way, okay? And again, nobody's ever explained this in this manner. So let me get to the point here. All right, so from 97, so you add 97, 98, 99, 2000, right? There's 20, we'll say there's about 20 years of data here, okay? But obviously we started breaking out of this huge channel. There's other patterns you can call these as well, but we're going to call this right now, to simplify things, we're going to use channels, okay? And what we have here and why the market is telling us and why, and I'm going to go even a little bit basic fundamentals of what's changed. Now, in this era of time, we didn't have, you know, Google and Apple wasn't at its best. Apple was more at its best coming from 2009, you know, it actually was doing good over here. We had everything got crushed over here, but then we've been resurging, okay, and in chunks. Okay, so that's another way to look at it. We are resurging in a new channel in chunks, coming out of a deep channel that's really practically 15 to 20 years, we'll say, right? So if you take 3 years from 97, if we can even measure it, we can say, well, they started over here, but we'll say from 96 when things started, we'll say 97. So 97 to 2000, that's 3 years, right? And then you got 10 years, 16 years, okay? So we'll say a 16-year breakout as pattern 1, okay? So we have bum 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 bum, a lot of changes. Here was another pattern in here. So we have channel, wedge, breakout. Let me do it like this here. So let me just say we'll call this a channel wedge breakout, okay? Number 1, okay? And this took a lot of data, a lot of facts, a lot of changes in the world, okay? And we got massive change started in 2013, we'll say, okay? 16-year breakout, okay? And then what happened is, when you look at this breakout, we're starting to move. We start to move, and I want to show you some other things. And so we start to move, and we'll say for 2 years we had a good move, okay? And then what did we do, people? In this deep analysis here, we channeled again, all right? So if we zoom into this here, so we'll call this a channel again. So we channeled here on the month. These are monthly, by the way. Every bar takes a month. So we come up here, we channel, boom, 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 boom. Now, as a buffoon, as a stock clown buffoon, was calling the SPY was a bubble. Why am I correct here? I'll tell you why. So here is the bubble time right here. We'll call it right this month over here. It was really to December area. So we'll say here's the bubble month, because you see the high was 228. So you see the close right there, okay? We'll call it right over here, right in 2016. So he called it a bubble. Now, what he didn't realize was the market was actually breaking out again. So why do you want to listen to me, the big picture expert? Because what I'm explaining here, you want someone with big picture skills if you want to make big money. A lot of these little traders out there, I call them baby traders, baby thinkers, okay? Not billionaire thinkers. Billionaire thinkers are visionary thinkers. They're the ones, those are the people who are in the Amazons and the Facebook, like Zuckerberg. Visionary thinkers change the world, okay? And power trade visionary investing thinker. Okay, but again, to explain it to people in a way like this, these are game changing. And why the market's a game changer now? So let me break it down in patterns. Again, I want to do this special video here documented based on the April 13 close of 2018 here. Now, so as you can see, when you break it down from channel breakout, wedge, channel, breakout. So we're going to take this to the top of the wedge like this. So we got channel, wedge, breakout, I call this. Okay, very powerful pattern. And number two, we did another channel. So we have a channel, wedge, breakout, secondary channel, breakout. And now what we have are forming now, people, is a bull flag. Okay, bull flag. Now, bull flag could test lower and we'd be still okay, because you notice now we have not lost the 10 exponential moving average low. Okay, now I have a lot of statistical measure, but I can tell you from a lot of stats I'm looking at, but the way I'm breaking this down, no one has explained it to you like this, because nobody has these kind of skills. I identify very powerful stocks like NKTR, and I've told that story, and I'm going to go to NKTR. And that's a stock that I was only looking for doubling the money in difficult market, in the choppy market conditions. The stock was a 5-time banger in a year. Nobody, and that's why I decided to start calling myself what I really am, the big picture expert. February 11, 2016, the world record holder called the market was going to drop, and yours truly, you can see the combinations of technical skills. I am the big picture expert, people. Unlike anything you've ever seen before. And I tell you with passion, because I'm going to explain when the market does hit 300 this year, very high odds, and I'll explain more why. Then what are the people going to say? Okay, so here's bull flag pattern. Okay, and now of course we're setting up to now. Could they pull this back? Sure, we could, right? But what I'm getting at is that I think here we're at a pivotal zone. We're going to try to attempt higher, and we could be basing. But right now we can call this a bull flag. Obviously, to break that, we need to take out those highs, right? But I'm telling you what the market is doing now. It doesn't mean we're going to take this pattern, but let's say we do. They channel it up. They keep it in that flag, okay? So they can still chop. We can still chop around. And again, I'll have to make updates and everything. That's why you want to follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So there you have it, people. The big picture expert I'm calling for, not only do we can go to 300, but this market is going for setting up for things like 320, SPY 320, okay? Now, how long it takes to go to 320, I don't really know. But the step one is that we are going to those levels, 300 and higher, okay? I will make more updates as we get more information, but basically, people, I'm using the monthly charts to explain this, and I use a lot of statistical measurement here, okay? Based on companies, and so on and so forth. There are a lot of reasons, and if you want to know more, you're going to want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So in the big picture of things, people, I wanted to explain the big picture. We have a different economy now. Money is pouring into American companies are more efficient. We have artificial intelligence coming in, robotics. That's going to make massive change in how companies are more productive, right? You got more productive American companies. And you've got probably the most advanced military in the world, the U.S. U.S. has to demonstrate that they can control bad situations, and there's no stopping any economy. But something happening to the United States would be the only reason what would derail what I'm seeing here is the big picture, because technical analysis is one way of looking at things, but we have one issue. But when you got the U.S., the most advanced technical military in the world, you got high odds in your favor. Okay, so you want to be betting for, because America controlling the negative problems in the world um, is the center stone of a better life for everybody. Let's put it to you that way. This is my opinion here and the way I look at things, okay, people? And again, technically, I'm explaining that there's a lot of data in these monthly charts, okay? And that is nowhere bullish when you look at these channel. So first step one, breakout channel wedge pattern, and then breakout of this channel, now forming a bull flag a pattern that can chop around. So the market is very bullish. We got companies making money through the roof, who have a lot of money, that are pouring money into the American economy, such as Apple and the Googles, and they're making massive changes, right? People are making money. People are making great livings because of YouTube channel, because of social media that wasn't available really back in these times, right? Nowhere near, you'd say it was just a beginning, but now things are very massively changed. And so we have a different world, a different economy, a lot of changes, a lot of possible growth and change. And so we have a market that wants to go higher. A lot of people think that the market can repeat these drops. Only way this happens now is through something really massive, a problem of not being able to control a negative situation. Okay, some sort of a negative war could derail a market. That's about it. But on top of earnings, companies making money, people, that does not exist any longer, because we are very efficient. Before it was sending work away. Now it is not, because they want to bring, just as Trump said, America first. There was the shift of change, okay, and basically the signal of putting money back into America, ingenuity, innovation, and then everybody making products, and again trying to make things fair for world trade and growth. Because when it comes down to everybody making more money, okay, is the key to success. Now, can we have mini cycles of corrections? I call them mini cycles, but the big picture is the market wants to go higher, and you want to be invested in the right companies of people. All right, people, welcome here to Power Trick or Trade. Confirmation is key. If you want to become a serious follower on Power Group Trades, I suggest you listen to this video and study it from start to end. It's going to explain you how to become a serious follower. It's the pin tweet video on Power Trick or Trade. And let me show you something else. Also, if you go to this link here, it'll bring you to my YouTube channel. Let's go to there. Let's go to my YouTube channel here. So here we are on my YouTube channel. You'll get a welcome screen. You've never been here. See me, Power Trick or Trade, speak to you. All right, now, let me hit the customization button here. Now, listen, people. I make great detailed plans, okay? Big picture plans. When you want to make money in options, you want the big picture expert on your side. You don't want a little scalper-minded people that have no skill compared to yours truly. Big picture thinking. And I'm taking the time to make this big picture video of why the market's going higher while there is fear, while there's uncertainty. Believe me, on February 11, 2016, there was extreme negativity in the market, and so negative that the world record holder was calling for a massive drop in the market. But unlike me, yours truly, Power Trick or Trade, I called for a different. In fact, what I said happened, followed up with seven additional plans. I decimated all kinds of negative people out there. Actually, nobody can touch my analysis skills out there. But there's a lot of blindness out there, right? So again, Power Trick or Trade, the Power Trick or Trade era is here, people. As the SPY goes higher, because of what I explained, this will be all documented, just like my documented plans here, people. You want to study my created playlist. Now, if you don't have a YouTube channel, get one. Or a YouTube account, get one. Come and subscribe here manually. If you have one already, I'm going to show you an easy way to subscribe right inside this video, people. And again, you want to subscribe, you want to follow me. I do live streams. I'm going to be giving updates, but I want to show you why the SPY is going higher, and a powerful technical view. And again, fundamentally, easily, it's America first. And this is a game-changing attitude. With the technology that is present now, with artificial intelligence and robotics and company efficiencies, they're not relying on cheap labor, but efficient labor. And technology to become more efficient, not slave labor. And therefore, we get more efficient companies creating more wealth in the big picture of things. And the market is looking at it that way. And so now you've got to invest in the right kind of companies. You cannot think back in the old way of thinking, which is old way thinking. This is why someone like the stock clown thinks that it was a bubble. He's looking at old way of thinking, and my visionary thinking is beyond the old world of thinking. It's called adaptive thinking, and I have some more adaptive tools than ever before to adapt to the change of the market that will probably never be seen before. It's adaptive thinking. When there's a problem, I will have the adaptive measures for problems. But we are not in any problem. We are in a new growth phase, new growth change. Let's see what I say.
Power to the Trade Center here, the big picture expert. You want to study my creative playlist on the bottom of my YouTube channel. You also want to subscribe. A lot of great information here on power target trades. You can also find my website link. And don't forget, there are live streams on my YouTube channel. So you want to subscribe for a whole bunch of reasons. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video.